Hi there. Today I'm going to tell you how not to sound like a Ghanaian when producing vowel. Okay, when producing this very vowel, how not to sound like a Ghanaian. All right. This vowel is long. Okay, look at the diacritic in front of it. Okay, it shows that this is a long vowel. Right. It means that the vowel is a bit stressed. Right, then when you produce it, try to make it a bit long. Okay, now the second thing is that this vowel is produced from the central part of your tongue. Okay, it's produced from the central part of your tongue. So you have like you raise the central part of your tongue up. Okay, this means that you must raise the central part of your tongue up when you produce it. Okay, we have three central vowels in English, okay, and it's one of them. The other one that we've been talking about, we've been discussing it a lot, it's the schwa sound, okay, the sound, which is very weak, right, and which it's a vowel that wants to appear almost everywhere. Okay, it's weak and all of that. If we have this particular vowel in a syllable, the syllable would not be stressed. We've talked about that. And we have the sound you have in love, in blood, in flood, okay, and in some other words. So the third one here is the sound, which is produced from the central part of your tongue. When we say this is a central vowel, we mean that the sound is produced from the central part of your tongue. We mean that you should raise the central part of your tongue when you produce the particular sound. So for the you have like okay, like it's a sound you produce when you're hesitating, like then raise the central part of your tongue. At this point, you have to be very honest with yourself. If you do not raise the central part of your tongue, then you're raising the front part of your tongue, so you're having something like no, but you should have and so you're going to sound like a Ghanaian if you say something like work. Okay, I'm going to work. You're not going to work, you're going to work, like The difference is that the work is like the front part of the tongue, but in the central vowel that we're looking at, we have the central part of the tongue, like and it's stressed. It's a bit stressed. Okay, so you have I'm going to work. I'm going to work. So you raise it up. You say sound you produce when you're hesitating, but raise the central part of your tongue. If you raise the front part of your tongue, then you're going to have something like So that is why you have like a Ghanaian, we say work. Okay, not we say work. We say ness. Okay, we say work instead of work. We say let's say nurse instead of nurse, like okay, it's more like there's something in your mouth that you're having. So can be found in words that contain the letters like IR. Okay, IR as in bird. Okay, bird, like BIRD, bird. IR as in first. Okay, first, not first, or not bed. Okay, bed is BED, bed, front part of your tongue. But here you have bird, raise the central part of your tongue when you say herb. Okay, first, and you have to stress it, first, bird. Okay, it's found in UR as in nurse, as in fur. Okay, it's found in ERR, it's found in OUR, it's found in OR, it's found in EER. Please note that there are no hard and fast rules guiding English sounds. Okay, these are some of the words where we have the letters there. You have these letters like IR, like UR, like ERR, like OUR, like OR, like EAR. They are going to sound like that. Do you understand? They're going to sound like sound. Like you have birth, 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 first. So first, like first, nurse, nurse, nurse. You're going to have a word like curse, curse, not course, not nurse. Okay, you just try to avoid saying or, say So you have like nurse. You have a word like curse. You have a word like learn. Okay, and you know, you're not, I think in Nigeria, people say learn. Okay, yeah, you're learning. You're not learning. It's not la. It's not, it's learn. Okay, just say okay, you're learning. Yeah, a Ghanaian may say learning, or say next, you say case, you say first, you say birth, or whatever you have, but birth. You know what what we're trying to achieve here together is just have like the sound, make it long, then the central part of your tongue. Okay, birth, first, nurse, curse, learn, earth, 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 not earth, but not heaven and earth adore you, Lord, as you sing your church. Okay, your church. So it's heaven and earth adore you, Lord, like heaven and earth. Okay, so church, you have another word like church, not church. Okay, not all, but church, church, not church, not church. Okay, I say church, you sound like a Ghanaian, right? I'm saying a Ghanaian, but it's just a way for you to know that there's a difference between your and your Okay, so you have earth, you have church, you have journey, journey. You have burn, like burn. You have word, you have world. Okay, you have heard. You don't have had, or have had you. No, I've heard you. There's a difference between someone who says, okay, not says now, who says. S-A-Y-S is pronounced says, not says. Okay, there's a difference between someone who says heard and someone who says heard, okay, or had. Okay, the first one is the real person. Okay, the second one is the unreal, abnormal person. I'm going to put it that way. Okay, so I've heard you, not I've heard you, or I've had you. I've heard. Okay, we have a word like person, person. We have a word like to make a mistake. E-R-R. You have a word like murmur. You have like all right, so murmur. You have a word like dearth, like not the other one. Okay, dearth means lack. Okay, like dearth of workers. Okay, workers, not death, but dearth. Dearth. Hurt. You have a word like so you have earth. Okay, you have fur. Fur is produced, it's F-U-R, fur. Surge. You will discover that I've always been like having the sometimes it's more like something is in my mouth. Okay, but it's just the way it should be, the correct, appropriate way it should be. Murder, like M-U-R-D-E-R, fur, surge, murmur, dearth, journey, heard, church, word, burn, birth, first, nurse, curse, learn, earth, journey. There's something I would like to say is that for you to sound more like a native speaker, you don't have to open your mouth so wide, so like right? Just keep your lips so close, then you speak. Okay, like birth, first, nurse, curse, learn, earth, journey, burn, word, heard, murmur, dearth, hurt, murder, fur, surge. Okay, you have like that. I'm gonna keep it more real and more and a bit more original and sounding like a native speaker. Okay, it is not enough. You just have to practice and practice and practice. and after some time, it's going to stay. I mean, those words will just like, so when you see a word that contains that when you see words that have IR or UR or EAR or ERR or OR, okay, you're going to know that, okay, this is going to contain the sound or OUR, okay. There is something I would also like to say, words from French origin. Words from French origin. All English words from the French language that end in EUR are pronounced yeah, like if you have sister in French, which is la sœur, okay, because its sister ends in EUR, la sœur, okay. Example of such words like chauffeur. Chauffeur is a driver in French, okay. Chauffeur, okay. Entrepreneur, okay. Entrepreneur, like the one you call entrepreneur. I have a particular sentiment here. I tend to pronounce words from French and keep it as French words as they are, okay. I'm saying entrepreneur, okay, entrepreneur, because that is how I'm going to pronounce it in French. Not because it's not really because I can speak French, but it's more it's more because that is how it should be. So you have chauffeur, okay, chauffeur, okay. You have entrepreneur, you have gondeur, okay, gondeur, you have voyeur, and you have majeur. You have these words, chauffeur, okay, chauffeur. You have the stress placement falls on the final syllable. I didn't say final, I say final. The stress placement falls on the final syllable. So you have words like chauffeur, okay, you have entrepreneur, you have grandeur, you have voyeur, you have majeur, okay. You have these words giving you the sound. Chauffeur, not chauffeur or not chauffeur, okay. Chauffeur, you have entrepreneur, you have grandeur, you have voyeur, you have majeur, okay. I'm sure you're going to forgive yourself for all your previous mistakes. Forgiving yourself here means that now that you have learned the correct pronunciation of these words, you must ensure that you do not go back to your vomit. Okay, you must ensure that you keep it real, you keep it original, you keep it correct the way it should be. Okay, and that is the first step towards getting better, towards becoming a better version of yourself. Thank you.